Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be looking at how we're up over $8,000 in the past month of swing trading stocks. We're going to be looking at stocks that we're holding, and we're going to be looking at our strategy, our approach, our mindset, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to learn more, about swing trading and trading in the market, check out our school. It's absolutely fantastic. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. It's honest strategies that I've learned over the past 7 years of swing trading. We talk about how to set up your scanners to find undervalued stocks. So make sure you guys check it out. And we have an awesome sale going on. 5 spots left for code beginner to get 50% off, which is one of the largest sales we've done. So if you want to invest in yourself in 2025, click that link, sign up, and I'll see you guys in there. And guys, let's jump into this. So this past month, we're up a whopping $8,000, which is one of the best trading sessions that we've seen in about a half of a year, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see our profits get larger. And, normally when we do that, we'll see our losses get larger. But the great thing about it is as long as we have good risk management, it's all fine. So guys, let's turn to the computer and see some of our more recent swing trades. All right. So looking at our monthly overview, you guys can see our total profit is nearing around $8,664. We had 7 winning trades, 1 losing trade, which gives a win rate near and around 87.5%, which is awesome. We've had 1 loss. Now, looking at this here, average time in trades, right now it's about 2 days, which is honestly a little outside the norm. For me, on average, I used to hold my swing trades for 6 to 9 days. I'm not sure if we're just seeing more market volatility where stocks are just going up faster and selling off faster. But overall, as long as we're profitable and being very, very consistent, this does not concern me at all. And one of the reasons I love having a trading journal here is because I can review entries. I can review positions, strategies, and approach. So if you guys want to get this, I'll put a link to it down below. This is our trading digital trading journal. So then right here we have trade direction. For me, I am a long trader, so I buy. Some of you guys may short stocks. For me, it's a little too risky here. So then we have our account balance. We also have performance by ticker. So you guys can see our biggest win was on Netflix. It's followed right by MasterCard, so we could see some buying pressure out of that here. Hopefully soon to push it up above Netflix because we're still holding it. Nvidia, we're still kind of in the play on right now. We're up a little bit, but nothing too crazy here. Then right here we have performance by strategy. This is really important here. Being able to track the strategies that are working well so you can focus on those is very, very important here. So you guys can see we have the sell-off, which is kind of like what Nvidia seen sell, just sold off 17%. Took a nice trade on it near and around the 118 mark. It's up to 120. We're up $2 a share, which is good. But the biggest winner is the moving average strategy. So, finding stocks on those moving average lines are very, very important here. So don't forget, if you guys want to get this, we also have a weekly breakdown, our total dashboard across all of the weeks and months and all that stuff. So if you guys want to get that, I'll put a link to it down below. All right, now let's kind of jump in and look at some strategies here. So, the first thing I kind of want to talk to you guys about is my broker. So I use Moomoo is my trading broker. Everybody always asks me, so I'll put a link to Moomoo down below. You guys can get up to 20 free stocks just by signing up. But the reason why I love them is because the charting, paper trading, and they're just an easier broker to use for trading. They're designed for traders. So I think that's really important. All right. So we took a trade on CRM. CRM here, when we first look at a stock, you don't just buy a stock just to buy a stock. That's one of the bigger issues that I used to have is when I first started trading, I'd buy any stock in the market if I felt like it was undervalued, right? And I would have no idea. But trends is your friend. The trend is your friend. Always tell yourself that. Also, think of MISS, M-I-S-S. Make it simple, stupid. Don't overcomplicate your trading. People will always tell you, oh, you need to have this indicator, this alert, this scanning, this AI software, this. No, have like 3 to 5 indicators that you just understand completely, and it'll help you out so much. So for me, one of the things that I look at here are moving average lines. So, moving average lines are these lines right here where we have the yellow, blue, and the red. So, the yellow is the 50-day moving average line, the blue is the 90, and then the red is the 200. The main difference between all of them, the higher up you go, the harder the support level and resistance level is going to be. So, the 50 moving, so the yellow is going to be weaker than the blue. The blue is going to be weaker than the red, right? All that. So, looking at this here, for me to be interested was the first thing was the trend. The next thing I look at is support. You guys can see where it hit this price level on that 90-day moving average line. So at the time, we saw it kind of like this, where it kind of came in contact with it, and that's where we got alerted. Okay, the next thing I look at is the RSI, which is the relative strength index, which was trading for about a 32. The last time I was trading for a 32 was back in like this range where we saw some good buying pressure. So now let's review this. So stock on an upward trend, sold off down to that 90-day moving average line and an undervalued RSI. Okay, now you might say, okay, let's just buy the stock. No, you don't want to buy it and have it continue to sell off. So you want to look at confirmation. Confirmation can come in a variety of forms, but one of the things that I do here is I'm going to look at the hourly time frame, and I'm going to see if we can get a push above, right? This would be the absolute best entry point, would have been right here on this breakout. Let's remove these moving average lines so you guys can see it a little better. All right, so the best entry point would have been like in this range right here. Okay, you would enter here, keep your stops just below it to ensure good risk management. So you'd enter there, stops about there, target up here. Now, if we go back and we look at our trading journal, my entry point was not there. What I did was a little different. I waited a little bit longer. Now, looking at this, I waited until about right here, right in this range. Now, the reason I did that was because it had this nice trend in going in this direction here. So it also, like I said, was using that yellow moving average line as support. As you guys can see where it hits this and we have these wicks going up, that represents buying pressure. So we took a trade on it, and obviously the stock has paid off, huge. In the matter of like 2 days, this thing is squeezing up like crazy. It's up 10% in 2 days, which is always really, really good to see. So now we'll probably, if it dips down below like the 355 in that range, we'll probably just take our profit or at least thin out some of our shares. But 10% in a 2 days is awesome. That's a huge return. So, I think another thing too that a lot of traders don't realize is if you make 3% per month, you're better than 95% of all traders. So, traders will get in a position, be up 5% and continue to hold, and then they'll end up losing money because they don't value that amount of money, right? They don't value 5% because they see YouTubers and TikTokers saying, oh, you got to double your money, you got to turn $1 million, $10 into $1 billion. And the reality of it is if you make 3% per month, you're in probably one of the best traders in, around. So, 10% in 2 days. Yeah, we're gonna thin out profits if it dips down. All right, another position that we took here, and we actually took this position this morning, was on Nvidia. Now, Nvidia here, one of the reasons I got in was because of this. We saw this huge sell-off from, like 150 all the way down to like 118, 119. And that's kind of where we got in. If we look at, the time or the daily, you guys will see that red line, which is that 200-day moving average line. So we took a nice trade near and around it. If it dips down below it, then we'll have a different ball game determining if we should sell this position or just average down in it. I think Nvidia still carries a lot of potential, and given that it's on the 200-day moving average line, the last time I was trading there, It's been a while, all the way back in like 2022. So, we'll see what happens though. I just wanted to take a nice small trade on this if it dips, just to take advantage of some sell off. So, but yeah. All right. The last stock we're in on is MasterCard, ticker symbol MA. Very similar approach that we had with Salesforce with MasterCard. So great upward trend, sold off down to that 90-day moving average line, undervalued on the RSI. Looking at the hourly time frame, great breakout. Our entry price was near and around here because we saw so much sell off here. I thought, okay, if we average down, it's on that moving average line. I think we'll get some buying pressure. The best entry point would have been at 509, and it's paid off huge. It's trading near and around the $547 mark. Stop loss is going to be right at about 540. But overall, guys, these trades have made over $8,000 this past month with this approach. So super thankful. But we're just doing the rule of threes, right? So what I mean by that is 3 profitable trades in a row. We're going to take a step back, review, reset. 3 losses in a row. We review, we reset, right? We want to ensure quality. We don't want to chase stocks. We don't want to feel hot and like we know everything and start jumping in on positions. So, but yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to sign up with Mumu, and don't forget to sign up with our school code beginner for 50% off. I'll see you guys in there, but take care.